Well, here I am again, my brethren. This is tidbits from the Word. Now, blue tie and white shirt, that's the book of Hebrews. Okay, Christ is the supreme object of faith. I was telling you a little story in the last one about a fellow I had picked up on the street corner, took him to my mission, and after a week or two of feeding him, taking care of him, and everything else, one day I said, it's church time. He said, I ain't going today. I don't believe in all that stuff. I don't believe in that church stuff you're doing and that God and all this and stuff. I said, mister, I'll tell you what you do. Pack your bags. And after he got his bag packed, he said, what's going on? What are we going to do? I said, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going back to the street corner where I picked you out. And I'm going to put you back out there, and that's where you're going to be. Because that's where you belong. If you don't want anything to do with this God that I serve, this Jesus I serve, you don't want anything to do with this Lord and this righteousness that I'm trying to impart to you, then you don't belong here. And he said, well, you're the first guy I ever seen who called himself a man of God, who would drop a man back off where he was on the street corner. I said, no, I'm not the only man. God will drop you off too. If you rebel against him enough, there's going to come a day when he said, I'm not going to speak to you anymore. I'm not going to do anything else for you. I'm done with you. Do you know that I believe at 3 o'clock in the morning, 1972, November 5th, God said that to me, to Peter. Brother Peter, he said, you ain't my brother, but you ain't my son, but you're out there in the world, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to be more fair to you than you are to yourself. I'm going to give you the opportunity to say right now, I'm a sinner, God, forgive me of my sin, come in my heart, and I did. And he totally changed me right then from that day to this. And by the way, if I had not done that, I would have committed the unpardonable sin. What is the unpardonable sin? The last time the Holy Spirit's going to come deal with you, and you say no, and you say no. By the way, the man I took down to the street corner and put him back out, I saw him day before yesterday walking down the street doing the same thing he's always done. Still in the dope package, still pleasing himself, still doing everything for himself, totally rejected God. Why he's still alive is I can tell you why. Because he hasn't asked God to save him yet, and he's still alive so that he'll have the opportunity again for the Lord to bring him in. And it's not God's will that any perish into hell. But I'm seeing today, you know what I'm seeing today? I'm seeing people who say that they really believe in Jesus and that they're acting like the devil. I'm seeing them dying like flies going to heaven early. Now they're going to get to heaven without reward. They're going to be there with one crown, maybe one crown only. That's the crown of salvation. And when they get there, they'll have that crown if they don't have any other crown. All right, let's get back in the book. Man, we hadn't even got through chapter 3. We're just starting verse 7 in chapter 3. Which is it's a catastrophic thing for a person to not believe. Unbelief, what is the word catastrophic? Have you ever heard of the implosion of a star? Or a star blowing up? Or imploding? Stars sometimes implode. That's how the black hole was made. Imploding. And it made a hole. That is what unbelief is. Unbelief's imploding, kind of like for the body and the soul and the spirit all at one time to go into hell. The Bible said that hell rises from beneath to get those and lead them into hell. By the way, in Luke 16, it said that the angels of God came and carried Lazarus to Abraham's bosom. And then it said hell from beneath, when the rich man died, opened up and sucked that rich man down, and those devils came and got him. By the way, I have been at the deathbed of people who saw the devil come after them. And we're out of time, and I'll tell you what, this is going to be a short one because I forgot to plug my computer in. I've been up here now for a couple hours doing this on a computer that's only got a 2.5 hour life. So this is going to be about a 5-minute segment. So on 5 minutes, I'm going to shut her down and start over again. like I